What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just encouraging, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel is for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, wherever, Cancer. This one's for you. Energy tarot cards for the base of our ruler here, the Go Moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void of course, all those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Oh, all these thumbs up, I gotta be mindful of that. Now, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Mercury Day. Hope you're feeling just been brain juice is just a cooking there. It's Wednesday, Cancer, and the Mercury rules over Wednesdays. Mercury's in retrograde right now. How you holding up, Cancer? The word salad has been okay for me personally, but I've been liking this Mercury retrograde. It's been a cool one, Cancer. But also, Cancer, the moon is in Aries. And now with the moon being in Aries in this first quarter energy there, Cancer, I like this combination because now it's like how we were starting yesterday with the moon being in Pisces, which we were more so moving intuitively, kind of feeling out where we needed to go. And now we're in that Aries energy of taking action, of being brave and being confident and determined. Nice. In what we are getting ready to tackle here, Cancer. Thank you. Because the first quarter energy is the first challenge where the moon forms the difficult aspect with the sun when it forms like a 90 degree. And I feel that, because life throws you curveballs there, Cancer, along the way, no matter, even when we're trying to improve ourselves. It keeps us adaptable, keeps us flexible, and that's what this first quarter energy is about. And I feel with Aries, because Aries can be a bit of an impulsive sign, but I feel like it's those listening to those. It's a different. I feel like there's this mindful kind of impulse that's going on here, Cancer, where it's like when we know there's a shift, we pivot, as we're kind of charting our progress. And being aware, too, I feel, of when we meet these challenges, Cancer, to give into impulses that may lower our vibration and to, in a sense, even slow down our actions in our growth even further there, kind of throw us out of balance, I feel like, with this Aries first quarter energy. But this one is, and I like to, Cancer, something to think about, that the ruling sign of this of our ruler being, of like the moon being in Aries, is Mars, and Mars is in Sagittarius right now. And Mars in Sagittarius is about that expansion there, Cancer, that growth, that drive towards the new and the unknown and the brave, and to, just, yeah, all things Jupiter and Sagittarius, that growth there. So I feel like let these actions and things let these challenges and things fuel you, and when you're making decisions in there, and just keep that determination, that willpower there, Cancer. And last little thing here, Cancer, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so applying these energies to these people as it makes sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I'm including links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some readers that I like watching, Cancer, so definitely check them out. I think they really bring some powerful insights. Also, there is a link for an astrologer, and I'm flirting with another person that I'm thinking want to add. I'm still kind of checking out their content, but so far I really like it. It's got me thinking a little bit differently. And then there's some resources down as far as some apps. I'm going to add some other things down there a little bit later there, Cancer, so definitely check all that stuff out there. But let's talk about this general energy of the day here, Cancer, which is the card of rebirth and reinvention. And I like this, Cancer, because when we're going through these lunar cycles, you are in a sense reinventing yourself. And even when you think about Aries, they're associated with the first house, which is about self. You know that, and I feel like even it can be about that first impression, Cancer, and I feel like that it's you even seeing yourself in a new light for the first time here, kind of reintroducing yourself to yourself. Like, hey, my name is Cancer and I'm amazing. Hey, I'm Cancer, I'm this powerful intuitive, but I'm being guided, I'm divinely got all these things there, Cancer. But I do feel that it's in this rebirth and reinvention there, Cancer, that in order to embody this newer version of you, there are going to be, because I like that there are all these little turtles here that are going to see, because most of these little guys may not make it to the ocean. And then, you have one challenge on land when you're going through. And that's kind of, I think that's interesting too, considering that they're this, they're kind of similar to us, Cancer, how we can be both what is both in land and in water. They're moving from this land. They get buried. I feel like if I'm remembering this correctly, it's like the turtles bury them under the sand. They hatch, and then they gotta run. It's basically right out the gates. They're just running to the water there, and then there's the stuff that's going on in the ocean, and but it's still having that bravery in facing the unknown in a sense, and not knowing how these challenges and things are going to change you, how they're going to purify you, and there's this vulnerability I feel like that's even being had to being it's almost giving me these little turtles are giving me this page energy in a sense of like as we're embracing this new transformation of yourself, being allowing yourself to be new, be this fresh you, because even thinking too, Cancer, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, Zodiacal, Zodiacal, maybe Zodiacal. I like that better. I'm gonna have to look into that of the Zodiacal season there. So I like that too. How you're starting with this freshness. This because rebirths can happen at any time. There, Cancer, new lunar cycles, new day, new hour. But let's get a little bit more on this rebirth energy and see what's going on here. I feel like you've been doing a lot of that, Cancer, because what didn't we have yesterday was transformation and change. So very heavy Scorpio kind of influence there that's coming through, and Mars rules over Scorpio as well. That's very fascinating, Cancer. Yeah, a lot of I see a very big week of change, metamorphosis. Thank you. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, ooh, what's good, girl? All right, I'm with it. So, love that. So, you have the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Empress here, Cancer. Where is that? So, Cancer, with the six, speaking of, I was talking about Scorpio, here's the Six of Cups, the Sun in Scorpio here. And I feel with the Six of Cups there, Cancer, that there is this it's like there's this old self that is kind of being let go in a sense. What are some old things, some old burdens that we've been kind of carrying for a while here with this Ten of Wands, and why have we been carrying them all of this time and giving that energy to those things that are weighing us down, that are preventing this. And I feel like too, even like think about that reinvention. You see how the King of Cups, I love that. How the King of Cups has this telescope here. I feel like it's not looking, he's not looking at this telescope to look behind him. He's looking forward. When I'm thinking with this King Cups here, he's looking towards this abundant energy, this expansive energy that the Empress is bringing. But I feel that this rebirth is going to need to be again just letting go of some maybe some sort of past residue that have been getting in the way here, and getting yourself grounded in this newer type of energy, this new version of yourself that you're trying to become here, and tapping into all of the resources that are available to you. I like this Queen of Cups and or excuse me, Queen of Pentacles and Empress energy here, because the Empress Venus rules over Taurus and Libra, and I'm thinking about that Taurus energy, where, they are like these builders, these extra kind of like growers, in a sense. There, Cancer, and I even feel too here, Cancer, just being there's this coolness that's coming through here with this King of Cups, that because going through these rebirths and rejuvenation do bring are very can be very challenging there, Cancer. And we're going to be tested in that. There are going to be times where we may want to fold under that pressure and give up in a sense. But and I feel when you get to that point, just making sure the Empress even too, just like kind of self-care, take care of yourself, nurture yourself in this energy, and just kind of watch how you grow, and how this just abundance surrounds you in a sense. Like, I really like this, Cancer, you getting into this sort of like just newer vibration here. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get some more energy on this. Oh, Cancer. Man, look at that. Aries. How interesting. Thank you. All right, Cancer. So you have absolutely. So you have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, and then the Emperor here, Cancer. These divine counterparts coming through here. And I do feel with the Emperor, even and the Empress here, there is this new balance that is coming through here, Cancer. This masculine and feminine energy coming together as one, and again going into this, taking a situation here, because with the Ten of Swords, I feel that maybe there was this period of time where we were at this low here, Cancer. And there are going to be times where we do feel at a low, and but the tens indicate that there is the energies are closing out in a sense. We're reaching a finale here, and we're getting ready to start fresh and expand here. And I feel like growth and rebirth with this Three of Wands is like this right around the corner here. But we need to keep that perseverance, that determination, that willpower to change oneself, and to let go of the things that no longer, that used to may have filled us up emotionally in a sense, but of no longer serving this purpose in a way. And cutting through, I feel like, the clutter here with the Knight of Swords, because he's got all these birds that are around him, and I feel there's growth is happening rapidly, but there's still all this noise that's kind of happening in between, and it's like keeping that focus in all of this cacophony that's kind of going on there, Cancer. And then, come on, look at you syncing up with the energies there, Aries, popping up while we're talking about these Aries energy here. You're becoming a leader, Cancer, becoming I mean, well, yeah, leader too, why not? But, I feel you are coming into this more kind of confident, kind of wiser energy here, one that doesn't get into that reactive energy, that and almost like a controlling kind of domineering energy that the Emperor can have at a lower vibration. But it's more so embodying that confidence in the unknown. We may not sure where this this energy is leading us, but I do feel it's this catharsis that's even happening. How this figure is just rising out of this water and allowing the water to just kind of cleanse them in a sense. It's like, you can look at this, even this energy, is a couple ways here, Cancer. It's like you can see, is the sun rising or is this thing setting? We're not sure maybe what cycle we may be at on this journey, but I do feel it's like because the tens of the tens suit, of the tens, Cancer, Cups, Pentacles, Wands, Swords. These two are kind of tougher ones compared to the Cups and the Pentacles, but again, I do feel like that it's something is coming to a chapter here, or coming to a close, but it's just letting that energy go, or growing past even a situation here. Maybe there was an argument here with the Ten of Swords, or some sort of betrayal, or some sort of something here, Cancer, that may have kind of tried to throw our energies out of whack. And just no longer I feel like even giving our energies to certain things here. But oh, hold on, Cancer, look at that. Right as I said that, no giving no more energies there, my candle went out. So look at that. We're gonna move on from that, Cancer, but something to think about. Now let's get a little advice from Mars. I like that, Cancer. Oh. Thank you. All right, Cancer. Last little bit here. Oh, Cancer. Look at this. Oh, and then we got another. Oh, speaking of Ten of Pentacles here, and that's fascinating, Cancer. You got the because this energy has been following us around for a few days now. You have the Hanged Man here, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then the Four of Wands here, Cancer. And let's switch back over because I find that very fascinating there with the Hanged Man being here, because I do feel like with this, because again you had a lot, it's this energy yesterday of this change of transformation here, and again I feel like there's this shift that's happening. Something is recalibrating. Even look at how this Ace of Cups, how this ring is floating around her head. I feel like deep down there's something here that I feel too, Cancer, with this Ace of Cups, because this is that sort of divine unconditional love. I feel like in order to get to this rebirth, there are going to be some energies that are going to need that love of you, Cancer. Like some maybe some past situations that either happened to us or maybe even that we did, Cancer, that we need to learn to forgive. And and I feel too, Cancer, with this all this change and stuff, celebrating this. This is you're coming to a completion here as like a cycles or some closing out, and we're getting to this energy of more stability. I feel you can get in this. I feel this may kind of seem like an oxymoron, but I feel like in order to get to that state of stability, it's embracing the fact that you need to change sometimes, and that you're going to need to go through this rebirth. There's this sort of metaphorical death in a sense in order to reinvent, and things that a foundation is going to have to shift, or some things in order to get this sturdiness. And again with this Page of Wands, because he's been kind of, this is like second day of Page of Wands here, not being afraid of being in an unfamiliar place, not sure where this road is going to lead you, because the salamanders, they're meant to be like protection from fire. And I feel even your little familiar here, this cat, is kind of leading the way here, and it's just like meeting the journey for where you're at, and just enjoying the process along the way here, Cancer. And I even feel too, that there might be some situation where, and this doesn't have to just be romantic, but maybe there is an emperor or an empress that is coming into you that's going to maybe lead to this rebirth. Maybe someone that gets you seeing things in a different perspective, that inspires something new within you there, Cancer. So that's exciting. So, and the Six of Cups can be this card of sharing. So maybe there's some information, I don't know, just kind of changes your perspective up a little bit. But a little something to think about there, Cancer. But I think I'm going to leave that there. So if anything resonated with it, if you like that, Cancer, give it a thumbs up. Let's get one more in there. And share this, Cancer. Because, again, change is very important. For this, it's the one constant in this journey. This always things are just changing and growing and reborn. Venus, she's in Scorpio right now. Our relationships are going through a shift, and things like that. It's been interesting there, Cancer. And then subscribe there, Empress, Emperor, Hanged Man. Just hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each day. And then last little bit there, Cancer, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and Empress placement, Venus. And just for your readings there, Cancer, but just check your chart, learn a little about yourself, maybe learn how you want to reinvent. I found out, sidebar, when I learned all the Leo in my chart, I started carrying myself a little bit differently there, and just kind of Jupiter's conjunct my ascendant, so it's just like, let's embrace this bigness, really kind of lean into those energies. But and then all that housekeeping, Cancer, is down in the description box below, but let me get you surprise cards here so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Learning, seeing things clearly with the Queen of, got the Queen of Swords here, Cancer. And, I feel the Queen of Swords is this, She's one that speaks from her heart, and I feel that there is, in order to and really, really, I feel like embody this reinvention, this rebirth, it is speaking our truth, and facing things with this clarity and with this honesty as far as like what we need to let go in order to get to this state of balance, to get closer to this equilibrium. And it might be some tough things that we might need to face here, Cancer, and we may need to come at it with a more kind of logical approach. Again, there's this balance here. The King of Cups, he's not one to let his emotions swallow him up in a sense. And I feel the Queen of Swords, she's an interesting mix of emotions and logic. They still, she's the coldest queen, sure, but that still doesn't. She does still have this openness there that I feel like is. But let me get your oracle card here, Cancer, so I can get you out of here. Get you growing. Stop. Actually, no, keep going there, universe, because I love it. Cancer, look at this. You got the transformation card here. So, and this is the card of who are you becoming? And absolutely, Cancer, who are you becoming? You are in this chrysalis stage right now. Some reason I just got metapod just stuck in my head. Cancer, you're in your cocoon phase right now, and who do you want to become? Where is this growth happening, Cancer? And I feel like it's getting really excited about that because there's something I feel like internally and maybe even externally there, Cancer, that's changing here. I like that, Cancer. I think I'm gonna leave that there. That's a very strong statement there. So really something to think about there, Cancer. So, and I feel like not even just for like this day, but just like we're in the reflective period of the calendar year there, Cancer, and the energies are really going to start taking off there next year. We're in for, especially around Aquarius season, that's going to be a busy week energetically, and we got a lot of big changes coming. So be thinking about these things, Cancer. But I think I'm going to leave that there. So I'm excited for you. And you stay safe out there, Cancer. All these changes that are afoot. That's wild. And you keep eyes on the moon. She's changing too. She's getting ready to get into her fullest there, Cancer. Get into this full moon in Cancer. So, and think about too, Cancer. If you had some sort of intention, and that's something too, maybe start writing this stuff down there, Cancer, as far as like what intentions that you set for the every new moon, and think about where you get at when that moon is full. From like when you made that wish when the new moon was in Cancer, now where you're at 6 months from now. How did that process look like there? So, and I will catch you on the next one later. Oh, wait, tomorrow.